Hello and welcome to the 24th Leeds International Film Festival, where I, Rosie K, Stoker, will be taking you, the viewer, through some extremely blood-curdling paces for tonight's very special 10th anniversary Night of the Dead at the extremely atmospheric Hyde Park Picture House.
Well, I've been going for about 8 years now.
And how long have you been coming to Night of the Dead?
This is the 7th one.
Seventh one?
Yeah.
What's your favourite horror film of all time?
I don't know of all time, but I enjoyed Martyrs. That was on a few years ago. I don't know, more sort of Japanese stuff. Ring. Better than the American remix. Yeah.
What do you think of our venue tonight?
Oh, it's a great place. It's got a really good atmosphere. It's just, especially for tonight, it's really good. It's just perfect for it. It's a good atmosphere though. I mean, every year's a good atmosphere and quizzes and stuff, so it's worth coming along just to get scared.
Alright, Tim and Ed, is this your first time at Night of the Dead?
It's my first time. I've been to Day of the Dead a couple of years ago. I tried to come last year, but it's sold out. But you've been before, right?
Yeah, I came 2 years ago, but it had sold out last year, so I didn't make it. But this is the anniversary, so I really wanted to go. And I live in Bristol, so I only came up this weekend for this. Yeah.
Okay, so it seems as though you know exactly what you're wanting from tonight. Expectations seem quite high. What is it exactly that has actually caught your eye?
I think when I came last time, I saw The Orphanage, which is made by the same people as Pan's Labyrinth, and it was like kind of before that it came out, and it was really good to kind of see it and then see it go on and develop and get really popular. So maybe see a new upcoming film would be really nice. We saw some of the trailers, didn't we?
Yeah, we had a look at some of the trailers online, and they looked really good. But I'm just a general horror fan, so that's what drew me in, and I booked the tickets before I even knew what the films were. Last time I went, I can't remember what it was called, but there was like the first Pakistani zombie movie. Yeah. And I stayed awake up until then, and I fell asleep in that one. I'm not sure whether that was tiredness or whether I just thought it was a bit rubbish. Yeah, I think it was the last one.
I think when you're seeing like 5 films in a row, if one of them's a little bit weird and obscure and you're not quite sure whether you like it or not, that's probably a good thing. It gives you something to talk about afterwards.
It's a really nice little cinema, and I'm glad that it's still here and that it hasn't had to close down because of the big corporations which are around.
I think it's great. It's really nice to kind of have it like right in the middle of a student area, but also like it shows films that you maybe don't get at the regular cinemas. Like, it's just a really different kind of night out, or kind of whole night and morning out. But
yeah, it's a really good night, and at the cost of it, it's worth it for the amount of time you get. Whereas with a drunken night out, you might only have like a couple of hours, and then you might have to pass out. Whereas this thing goes all night, and it's a lot of fun.
I'm Steve.
All right, Steve, so why are you here tonight? What are your expectations?
I'm expecting a lot of gore, a lot of mess, to be maybe crapping myself a little bit, but mostly for the fun. Good crack.
And how many times have you been here at Night of the Dead?
I think I've been to the last 4 or 5. My favourite, I think, was the Revenant. I thought it was Reverent. Yeah, that was a fantastic one.
So how did you actually come about finding out about the festival and Night of the Dead and all that jazz?
Friends, word. Leeds is a great place for word to be spread quite rapidly, and as things kicked off, yeah, you just find out. The Leeds Film Festival's fantastic, and I'm looking out for other films to go to as well.